What's up, Cancer? It's getting ready to do another love reading for you. This is for the lovely sign of Cancer, Cancerian Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general love reading, and it may not resonate with every Cancer out there. You guys, this is a general, as always in a general, roles can be reversed, energies can be reversed, and cross-watchers, this very well may play out from your perspective. So please just apply it how it fits for you, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. This video is surrounding or based upon your person, the person on your mind, the one that's in your heart, the person that you think of. This is the reading for your person, okay? Tell me about Cancer, Cancer's person. What do we love to know? Tell me what Cancer needs to know, please. Okay, we have the Emperor. What's up, Aries? We have Ace of Cups, the Star, Hierophant. What's up, Taurus? Chariot. What's up, Cancer? What's up, Aquarius? What's up, Gemini? The Lovers. Ace of Spears. Seven of Cups. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. What's up, Sagittarius? Okay, we got lots of energies in the house. Everyone's messing with the Cancer, apparently. But this is really an energy of imbalance, okay? This is an energy of just feeling like things are not as they should be. Growing impatient, no longer being able to wait for something to come into fruition, using things in excess, but overall, this is very extreme energy. So I do feel like there is a very extreme energy here. This can be a very overpowering energy. Sometimes the Temperance in reverse can be someone who might be very temperamental or abusive as well. So this is kind of a heavy energy here on this reading, okay? So in the recent past, I feel like there is someone that Cancer had hope for. They view them as wish fulfillment. I feel like this is someone who they met. They felt that they were Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. But with this Emperor here in reverse, this is someone who's very detached, very cold, can have very narcissistic tendencies, okay? So I do feel like this is someone who could have really just penetrated their life. But I really feel like with the Emperor here too, this is also representative of Cancer detaching. So I definitely feel like they have detached, and I feel like they've kind of renewed their own cup. And I feel like with the Star here, they're healing, they're going towards wish fulfillment, and they're keeping the hope and faith alive that, although I may have experienced these issues in the past, I definitely feel like I'll be just fine. I'm definitely going to be just fine. So let's clarify a little further. Why is the Emperor here, please? Yeah, they're healing from this. So there's definitely someone that they're healing from. Okay, someone who I feel like made a really negative impact on their life. And I feel like they're balancing themselves out. They're healing from this energy. Clarify the Star, please. Yeah, they went within. The best thing to do was to detach. What's up, Virgo? And I definitely feel like right now they're just, contemplating. They searched over the truth. They contemplated this. And the best decision was to disconnect in order to heal. Clarify Ace of Cups, please. Clarify Ace of Cups, please. Yeah, I feel like they may have reconnected with some friends. They've been going out recently. I really feel like Cancer has just really been healing. I feel like they might be searching for love with Three of Cups here. They could be dating or connecting with multiple energies here. I definitely feel like they might have new feelings for someone they could have met while going out. Clarify Three of Cups, please. But they may be procrastinating in their approach towards this person, because with the Page of Wands in reverse, this is someone who's lacking direction or procrastinating on making a move. So they could be procrastinating on making a move with someone because they don't want conflict from someone else. Why is the Star here, please? Yeah, but you know what? No matter what they've been through, they're still keeping their head held high. They still have high hopes, okay? For some of them, they're also thinking about purchasing a new home or trying to get their life right to purchase a home. 10 of Cups, please. Yeah, they've detached from their Emperor. I definitely feel like Cancer got out of a soul connection. Okay, so I feel like it was a rough soul connection, a very heavy soul connection. A lot of you cross watchers can be someone new and wondering why a Cancer may have pulled back from you. Cancer is being very slow or cautious with you. I feel like there was a heavy soul connection that Cancer may in the recent past have disconnected from. So I definitely feel like they're very cautious. Right now they're being, they're putting their self as the primary focus. They're not as nurturing as they normally would. And Cancer are very sweet, very kind, very emotional people. When they love, they love. But I do feel like they're just being a little bit more cautious than normal because they don't want to allow someone to come into their life and create conflict again. Okay. Currently, I feel like with the Hierophant here, and the Lovers, it's like they love to love. Okay. So they do want a relationship. They do want to have a person. But with the Chariot here in the reverse, what's up, Cancer? I do feel, now it's really interesting. I feel like right now they're not taking direction towards it. They don't feel up to it. I feel like they're talking with, little people. They're talking with people, new people. They're going out, meeting new people, catching new feelings for people. But as far as getting in a serious relationship, they're just not quite there yet. I don't feel like they're ready to jump into a really big serious commitment because I feel like they got out of one recently and they just need more time to be themselves and to love on themselves. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Yeah, they're still persevering, they're still standing, they're still trying to get at one with themselves. So I do feel like they're still resilient. I just feel like they still have more healing to do. 9 of Wands, please. Because I feel like the last relationship for them was very brutal, very untruthful, and it also created a lot of confusion. So this is definitely someone who I feel like is not ready for that avenue just yet. The Chariot, please. For some of them, they could have like an ex who keeps an eye out on them. If you were newly talking to a Cancer, you guys connecting and you're wondering why they're not going, forward with you, I definitely feel like this is someone who, is still curious or maybe keeps an eye on you, but I don't feel like at this moment in time they're ready for something serious. Clarify Page of Swords, please. I feel like they want to be slow and cautious. So Page of Swords reverse means all talk. So I feel like right now they're not ready to commit. They're just trying to talk and explore things. I don't feel like they're ready. The Lovers, please. You'll know when a Cancer is ready. Libra. What's up, Libra? Yeah, I feel like they want to balance something out. They want justice first before they enter into another communication. Yeah, and then they can move on into a commitment. So right now they're still seeking justice. So for some of them, there could be going through divorce proceedings, and maybe that's why they're not going as fast as you would like for them to go. But I also feel like this is someone who knows the truth, and the truth is that they need more balance in their life before they're ready to move on into this next chapter, until they're ready to move on to a partnership. I just feel like they need more time by themselves. Going forward, we have the Ace of Spears, 7 of Cups, and 8 of Coins. So I do feel like they're just exploring their options. They're working hard. I just feel like with the Ace of Spears here, it's like they don't really have like a passion or an energy to invest in one person. I feel like right now they want to explore their options. I feel like they're just working hard at this moment in time. They're keeping their standards high. Yeah, they're keeping their options open and their standards high. And I just feel like this is a Cancer who has gone through a really serious or tumultuous, I don't know if I said that right, tumultuous, I don't know, a very difficult ending. Okay, so I do feel like this is someone who's taking their time, which is good. You know, you never want to be with someone, you know, if they just got out of a serious relationship, because you never want to be a rebound. You never want to be with someone who didn't have time to heal or to love themselves or to get right with themselves, because they're going to be bringing karmic residue to your relationship, which could potentially ruin a good thing. So I just feel like this person needs time to fill things out and explore who they are. And I feel like, you know, true love will always prevail. So why rush a good thing? You know, why force something that, you know, maybe is not ready to blossom or to harvest right now when it still needs a little bit more time? So, I mean, all you can do now is plant the seeds, plant the friendship. But going forward, it's like you have to empower yourself too. Clarify Ace of Spears, please. Why is this here? Yeah, I feel like the previous connection that they were in caused a lot of tension. And I feel like that's why they're not motivated. What's up, Cancer? And I just feel like it's all about getting willpower and taking back control. You know, but I feel like right now they're trying to explore options. Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to move forward. They're trying to heal. They're trying to become independent. Six of Cups, please. What's up, Cancer? I just feel like with the moon here, there's still uncertainties, there's still confusion, and there's still misunderstanding. So they're just being very careful going forward. Yeah, I feel like they're just, you know, they don't want to be disappointed. So I feel like right now they're just kind of in and out, kind of detached. Set Knight of Wands, please. Eight of Coins. Knight of Wands. Yeah. They don't want to make a bad mistake. They don't want to be disappointed again. They don't want to be negative. I feel like right now they're just working on themselves. They're keeping their standards high because they don't want no Knight of Wands in reverse again, bringing some sadness to their life. Okay. And I feel like that's what it was. The Knight of Wands is someone who can be very reckless, careless, angry, okay, and depression. So I do feel like this Cancer is someone who could have been with someone who was very angry, okay. Spirit, what message do you have for Cancer, please? Tell me about Cancer, please. It says control, feeling controlled by a partner or family. Opposition could delay your future plans. Hold tight to what you feel is right. Know your strength. Do not defer from your goals or dreams. And I definitely feel like that's what it was. This person was someone who felt that they were being controlled. And I feel that it was a very difficult or dangerous, look at danger. You may find yourself in a dangerous situation with a person. Wait, you are about to make an emotional decision and it must be based on a logical choice. Meditate and seek solution. And yeah, I do feel like there was, you know, some of the people that you're watching for, whether it is you, Cancer, or the person who was with a Cancer, however the shoe fits, I do sense a sense of control and danger. So there could have been some abuse here, like I said, because I do see someone here that could potentially have anger issues, okay? For those of you who, you know, haven't spoken with your Cancer in some time, what message does Cancer have from their higher self to their cross-watcher? What message does Cancer have? It says, you are never far from my mind. Message, please. I'm really bad at commitment. And I don't feel like they are bad at commitment. I just feel like right now they're not ready to commit. I do feel like they're not ready to commit because they got out of something recently, and you know, they're not wanting to get into another bad commitment. Any other message, please? It says, my family and upbringing are a bigger factor than I realized. And that's definitely true. You know, sometimes people end up in relationships or certain types of people, or they seek out, you know, abusive partners because of how they were brought up or how they saw their family being brought up, or because of their culture or their religion. And I definitely feel like it really impacted them more ways than they realized. And I just feel like this is someone who needs more time. What is the energy of Cancer, please? What is the energy of Cancer, please? Tell me about Cancer, please. It says sorceress, rituals, power, and will. Okay, so this is someone who's capable of doing more than they realize. Okay, this is someone who I feel like is almost unaware of everything that they can do. Okay, you are a sorceress. It's like a magician. Like you have your free will. I just dropped my deck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I dropped my deck. Okay, so yeah, this can also mean like, you know, making your own power, creating your own power, empowering yourself to be prepared for whatever it is that you encounter in life, okay? So you guys, these videos get a little heavy sometimes. So before I send you off, I'm going to pull a message for you from the Rebel deck. What message do you have for the Cross Watcher of Cancer? For the Cross Watcher, please. What message do you have specifically for them to raise their vibration before I let them go? Okay, it says, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Yeah. So don't let your thoughts get the worst of you or the best of you, okay? No. What other message, please? Says, you are giving too many fucks, give zero. Okay, so yeah, don't just be in your head overthinking things, because it's going to get the best of you. Clear it out, okay? So, Cross Watchers, I'm going to leave it here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you guys love and light, and I will catch you on your next video. Bye!